Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Eowitstoos and today we are going to do a book review. Yes, indeed, we are going to talk about the most legendary author. Okay, maybe not the most legendary author, there is place to discuss about that, but about a fantastic author known as Neil Gaiman, and I have read his book, Norse mythology. Now, in Dutch, words are words, doesn't matter what kind of language. So, Norse mythology. Now, it's written by Neil Gaiman, the author most known for his stories like Good Omens, which also has now an own TV show, and the Sandman comic series, which is really astonishing. I only read the Sandman comics from Neil Gaiman before I pick up the book Norse mythology, and I must say that I was quite impressed. I was not really satisfied by what I read, but I was also not disappointed in what I read. Now, mighty enemies, the giants. It goes about Ragnarok. It has a lot of different stories bundled together. It goes about the gods. One of the good sides, obviously, is that the book is very simply written. You do not need to be an expert within that realm. Actually, you don't need to be in the mythology stuff and all to understand what's going on, because Neil Gaiman really explains it very simplistic on an easy tone to the reader. This is actually a perfect book for someone who wants to go a little bit into like the fantasy, mythical, legend stuff. You also learn to know another side of the gods, because, for example, we all know the gods as tough, fierce, stubborn, but here we also actually learn within the folklore that they're quite naive, human, and stupid from time to time. So yeah, the humans really actually learn. However, it is good. It is really lightly written. It's a story for everyone. You can even tell it to the children, but that's also a downside in my opinion, because the stakes are not really that high, because it's a collection of funny little stories. You do not really start to deeply care within the characters, because you do not see a lot of character growth. Those gods are maybe millennia old, but they repeat the same mistakes over and over and over again. And I totally understand that, because that it is the folklore. You cannot just change it like that. That's not possible. So Neil, I completely understand that you didn't really get into character growth, because you clearly state faithful to the source. You really kept it within the sources that you probably could find from research and all that stuff. So yeah, I completely understand it, yet it is a little bit disappointing, unfortunately. So it is not a really overwhelming book. It's not that I think it is, wow, it's a new barrier for a new upcoming author actually to overstep that book. But still, I believe that it is actually a book if you want to go into fantasy, if you want to go into mythics, legends. This one is actually the perfect book. Also, if you just want to read that one specific myth, that is really possible, because Neil Gaiman's explain everything from beginning to the end. You can just pick a chapter out that's actually a chapter that can completely stand by himself. So yes, in that perspective, that is really well done. If I need to give this book a rating onto 10, then I would say that this book is at least a 6. Is this bad? No. 5 is a normal, decent book. 6 is a little bit better. I believe this is a good book. I don't think it's the best book, like I said before, but still I enjoyed reading it. It was a slight in between very hard, dark fantasy stuff that I actually read. 6 out of 10, Neil, well done. Now, if you want to see more about this channel, if you want to see more reviews, please hit that subscribe button, like, share if you believe that this was worth watching. Probably not, because this is one of my first videos. So, hopefully, see you next time. Bye.